Hello, everybody. This is Contessa Brown of Countess Wellness LLC, your holistic wellness therapist and coach, coming at you with a Monday motivation. Today, I named it the S, and your yes stands for sacrifice. Now, before I do go into that, I want to give a huge shout out to Domingo, who did his screening of YTF at Impact this weekend. It was so powerful. And what made it even more amazing to see, it was a 15 minutes worth of behind the scenes. And he's shown us the 10 plus year track and journey, almost 20 years, of what it was like to create this film. What really stood out to me, as well as another person that was in the crowd, who had mentioned it when she gave her just her awe and appreciation, is the many lines of edits, the lines of edits, the number of files. When I say there were hundreds of files, and when he had let us know that it will take years to get to the yes, many sacrifices that will get to the yes, I was so inspired. Hey, Frederick, listen, we need to connect pretty soon. Inbox me so I can remember to inbox you back, okay? So it just let me know that this journey, although it's long, although there has been many sacrifices, many losses even, many learnings, that is all worth it. I was talking to my mom this past weekend, and we was saying how Cafe Soul is going to be 17 in August, you guys. 17 in August. And I had to sacrifice for the vision of Cafe Soul, and also sacrifice to become the mental health therapist and coach I am today. I had to put down Cafe Soul a couple of times and sacrifice. There were events I had wanted to do so many times over the past several years and wasn't able to, because I knew I had to pour into this. Let me read to you a bio statement I created for myself when I started this program 9 years ago. Or almost 9 years ago, because I think it said I was in my third year. And it says, hello, my name is Contessa Brown, and I am a mental wellness and mental health advocate. I am currently in my third year of grad school at Salve. So that must have been maybe 2020. Salve Regina University, to obtain a master's in holistic clinical mental health counseling with a concentration in expressive arts and therapy. I would like to share a few statistics to break the stigma and misguided perceptions about the opioid pandemic. This crisis does not apply to just one racial background. Many believe that this epidemic only impacts Caucasians, when in fact this epidemic impacts African Americans just as much. Additionally, the capacity to treat African Americans in their respective cities is scarce and causes a higher death rate among African Americans. This is why I am so passionate about the work that I want to do. I want to break the barriers, the stigma, the inaccessibility to mental health and wellness when it comes to BIPOC, especially African Americans. My actual statement and compassion remains the same. I'm still here to help break the stigma within the BIPOC community and Christian community as well. And I have grown to also have a niche for women and empowering women and their voice and claiming their identity, reclaiming their thoughts, reclaiming parts of themselves that they lost along the way. And so to cultivate this identity for myself as a clinician, as a coach, I had to sacrifice and put down things I was already comfortable with. I had to say no to many things. And learn how to not feel bad about it because it didn't align with the current season I am in. And I learned a lot of that along the way with my sister Queen and Coach Precious, because she knows I will say yes to a lot of things, honey. But when you say yes to too many things, you lose sight, you lose alignment, you lose clarity. And so it's really important to be clear on your yeses and make sure it aligns with your why. And if it doesn't align with your why, it's okay. But it's also okay if it does align with your why and you don't have the capacity to take it on. It is okay if you have to say the no's so you can stay focused on the goal. When I first got into this program, I already had a master's. I had a master's in science and leadership from Roger Williams University, which is my first alma mater, because I had my bachelor's in psychology from there. I felt like I was good, but the calling invited me to go deeper. And that was me having to go back to school for a second time in 2017. I was like, you know what? The time's going to pass by anyways. Might as well just do the work. And doing the work does cost sacrifice. It costs comfort. It costs convenience, because there's nothing convenient about chasing your dreams at all. There's going to be times when you're going to be very uncomfortable. I definitely want to highlight that, because sometimes some people see the fruits of the labor that was done months, years prior. So when you see me walking in all my glory, baby, just know that there has been between 10 to 17 years worth of laboring in this vision and fine-tuning so it could be aligned, so I can offer these services to you. Thank you so much, Frederick. Hey. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to encourage you on whatever phase you are in this journey, whether it's making decisions to take that leap of faith, if you're in the thick of it and wondering if you took the right leap of faith at the right time, or you are, towards the latter part and reaping the benefits from all of the sowing, which it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It just helps you to have more endurance, almost like strength training, to do this work and sustain it long term. If you feel that this was something that was encouraging for you, or you think others would be able to benefit from this segment, please feel free to share amongst your networks. I thank you so much for tuning in and always continuing to rock with me. And have a fantastic day on purpose. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.